Hey everyone, I hope you're doing well. Today has been wild. Like, I feel like I woke up this morning and for this portal was like, what the hell is going on right now? I am feeling so much energy. So I felt really called to get on YouTube Live and just share all the things that I was getting. And I also wanted to share with you a little bit about this portal. Like, I love work. Um, a lot of people don't do it. Like, it's usually, maybe if I remember, people only do like Lionsgate or like things that are really obvious. But I love portal work because the energy flows just as much as it comes to you. Well, flows out of you, I meaning just as much as it comes to you. So really, it's like the best time to be communicating with your higher self, with all of the energies that have been around you, and just be in the energy of the cosmos in general. So, portal work is one of my favorites. Aside from this portal, I think Lionsgate is one of my favorites. 1111 is one of my favorites. The end of the years are one of my favorite. Like, I think I love, I think I love all of them, but I'm gonna talk about it a little bit, and then I'm gonna give you a reading that I did and maybe pull a couple more cards, and then I'm gonna get into a ritual that you can actually do for this portal. Um, and hopefully you can hear me because my audio is acting kind of funky. And as you can tell, I have not finished moving in whatsoever, but I'm getting there slowly but surely. Let me adjust this. There we go. Okay, so for the 7-7 portal, there's really a big theme around being your highest self, like not channeling your highest self, thinking about your highest self, imagining your highest self. Like, this portal is all about you becoming your highest self, like embodying your highest self, letting your life truly align. Like, from this moment forward, you are your highest self, right? Um, and you also kind of want to think about it as like a day of luck, abundance, and manifestations, right? And manifestations in the sense that, like, okay, slow down. Throughout the year, there's going to be lots of portals like this where you can actually manifest. Thursdays are great days, like all the days are great days, basically. But this type of manifestation that happens on the 777 portal, because it's July 7th and then it's 2023, that is 7. So this energy is more about the becoming, like I was saying. So you are now embodying your manifestations, or if there's anything that you are seeing in your future, which I know a lot of you are light workers or energy workers, cleansers, healers, um, spiritual activists like myself, spiritual disruptors. A lot of you get downloads all the time, or you get like little glimpses of what your life is going to be like down the road, or you can feel into the different possibilities of your life, right? Now is the perfect time to pull in those manifestations and allow them to become a part of you. So, you're not necessarily creating something for the future. You're inviting it into your life and allowing it to flow and to be with you this time. So it's a whole different type of manifesting and energy work that you want to do during this portal, because basically the cosmos and you are so connected right now that you don't really have to do much to move anything. You really just have to be open to receive it. But I'm going to share a couple things that you can do to help you focus your energy, because I know that a lot of us, which is why you're on my page, obviously, we've come a long way and are doing generational healing. So sometimes there's a little bit of conditioning that we want to get rid of so that we can do our energy work to be able to receive the messages that are coming to us, the energy that is coming to us. So I'm going to give you a few things to focus on that are going to help you channel and allow your energy to flow in a more concise and efficient way, because for a lot of my healers again today, you're gonna be you're gonna be lit the fuck up, and it's going to be amazing. And someone had actually mentioned that you can even envision like the next 7 years for yourself, and I love that idea. And not necessarily you're like forcing it or trying to create it. You're just envision, like you're just expanding your mind, expanding your imagination. A coach of mine recently said, people have a hard time imagining things anymore because they stop dreaming for themselves. They stop imagining for themselves. They've become stuck. So, this portal is a great time for you to imagine things. You don't really have to do the thing, right? This portal is not about the action part, it's about you living in that imagination or that vision or that energy that is attached to your highest self, because you and your highest self, you are one and the same. You are just in this time and your highest self is over here, and right now they're like together. So this can also be a great time for you to commit to whatever change you want to create in your life, and to really say no to any shit that's been holding you back. Like literally everything. Allow it to fucking fall during this time. I know for myself recently, I was like, hey, universe, can you help me like clear out everything that isn't meant for me on this next journey? Get ready. Get ready for that to come to you. Especially because this portal is going to move you so far forward that you're not going to be able to carry a lot of the stuff. So, some people right now might also be feeling that things are falling apart, or maybe they don't have a lot of luck or things like that. Which for myself, because I asked for it, I was definitely feeling it. It was like boom, 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 boom. But then I was so grounded in my energy that I was like, okay, clearly things are getting cleared out just as I asked. So now it's a matter of me just aligning my energy and receiving whatever comes next, instead of forcing things that aren't necessarily meant for me or that align with where I'm going for my future. So, again, really pay attention to what you might be receiving today, any inklings. Another important thing would be to get out in nature. Like, it's the perfect time to be in nature, especially working with water. And, in hoodoo and many other practices, water is like a door. Water is also cleansing, but water is like a door. Like a lot of people put it on their altar, use it for cleansing. So work with water a lot today. Like I would highly recommend that you take a bath before you do any of your work for today, right? And do it at 7 p.m. If you miss the 7 a.m. mark, get the 7 p.m. Take a bath or a shower, wash your hair. All of your channeling is going to be coming in through your crown and your third eye. So really make sure that you're like really cleansing your hair, clear it out, cleanse your space. Especially if you have my products, the Bye Bitches Vanishing Spray is going to be amazing for that. Spray it in there before you take a shower. You can spray your room, like whatever it is, spray your hands before you actually do your work on yourself. But really cleanse and work with water. If you're near water and able to get to a body of water, that is also going to be great for you. I know that it's still warm in a lot of places, so go for that swim. Cleanse yourself, be in nature, look at the water, meditate at the water. You can even envision yourself being water and receiving downloads. If you have an altar, this is one of mine in the back, I'm kind of covering, I don't like to show it all the time. You can put water out for your ancestors, for any other deities or energies that you work with, so that they can help you, right? Because the veil is really thin and water is like a transport and it allows you to connect with them on a different level. So putting water out for them, or leaving gifts for them, you know what I mean? Like I will be adding flowers, I will also be adding some coffee and like a bunch of other things that I have collected recently, specifically to put on my altar during this time. So gather whatever you intuitively feel called to gather, and then put it on your altar for yourself. Allow that energy to flow to you. Also, make sure that you are protecting your space. The Bye Bitches Vanishing Spray is amazing because it cleanses, clears, and protects. So if you spray that around, just envision also your space being protected, seal it. So then when you do your energy work, your water work, you will be able to receive all of the highest energy, because sometimes you can open a door and some not so great comes in. So just pay attention to that as you're doing your work today. Let me see if I had anything else before I get into the reading. No. So another thing I wanted to talk about, if you have my fabulous Lightworker roll-on, this is going to be your best fucking friend today. This, like, I don't want you leaving the house without this and the banishing spray. So this is amazing. This is great for channeling clarity. This has a lot of powerful plants in it. It also has clear quartz in there. I have charged it myself before I sent it to everybody. It is cleared, it is cleansed, it is activated, ready to go. So if you have this, the Lightworker roll-on, if you don't have it, I'll drop it in the description below so you can order one for yourself to use, because it's never going to be too late. You can use it on your journey going forward. I want you to take this Lightworker roll-on. I want you to open it. If you are a Reiki practitioner, you can also open your palms with this if you want. That is what I do before a lot of my work. So I want you to dabble some on your hands. Rub it in together, even if you're not a Reiki practitioner, rub it together. Take a deep inhale so you can ground yourself in. Allow yourself to be in the energy for a moment, because you want to make sure that if you're going to be receiving anything, you are clear of mind. If you are not clear of mind, you're going to have a really hard time differentiating between like what is the download or what is your mind just being busy. So pay close attention to that and just really, really ground in. Take a deep breath. And try to do this in a space that is like peaceful, it is quiet, which is why I say go out in nature, maybe do it by the water if you can. If it's quiet, make sure you are also safe to do it at the water. You can have people with you. I honestly do a lot of my work by myself because I get super distracted by other people. And so I don't want to have to feel or focus on any energies around me. So I usually do it by myself safely, or my partner is nearby and we're like far apart. The next thing you can do is use your Lightworker roll-on to anoint your chakra. So you can start with a base. Base is going to be really important because this portal is all about as above, so below, right? So that connection is like beaming. It is lit on fire right now. So you need to root your energy into the earth, right? Into the below, into your ancestors and all of the knowledge in the earth, Gaia, Pachamama, whatever you want to say. And then allow that energy to flow within you. So start with that chakra, go up all the way to your crown. So literally anointing yourself, and paying close attention to your third eye and your crown, right? Because your third eye is like where your intuition also is. That's your like awareness, especially for my folks who be seeing the eyes. We all know what that means. I'm going to show you a sticker, like eyes. You know who you are. Pay close attention to this, to your third eye, really clear it out. Your top one is going to be your crown. So make sure your hair is washed or clean or cleansed or ready to go. I am wearing a protective cover right now because I'm on social media and I just woke up and I'm protecting my head right now because sometimes when it's out, it's like, whoa, whoa. So, go ahead and pay close attention to your third eye and then your chakra, right? This is where everything's going to come into your body. So pay attention, be intentional about those, allow it to flow. And again, paying attention to your other chakras as well, but really paying attention to these. But make sure that if you haven't done any chakra cleansing before today, maybe do it today or just envision them being clear so that the energy can flow easily, right? Pay attention to even what you eat. We all know that that can really affect how your energy works. If you are eating really densely, if you are eating rough food, right? You have to remember that your energy and your body are one and the same. So if you have stagnant energy within your digestive tract, if you are feeling burpy, gassy, like all of those things, the energy is stuck there. It's fully stuck. So after all your meals, make sure you are walking, have really light and nourishing foods. It's summertime anyway, so maybe pick the foods that are like fruity. If you're gonna have salads, do it at lunchtime when your digestion is super strong. Like, make sure you're being intentional. Like, your vessel is your vessel. So respect it today. Have some green juice if you are able to. Have just juice, like whatever you want to do, whatever your body is called to. Just pay attention that you are not dragging it down during a time when your energy is flowing so clearly. Give your body everything it needs today. You can even do a stomach massage. I know I've taught some of you that as well. If not, you can look it up. But again, use your light rigor roll on to help you channel throughout the day, to help you clear out any energy. Use your palms, use your Reiki clearing, right? Whatever practice you have to help you open up your channel and allow it to come through safely, do that. But again, like, if you do not have this roll on, you definitely want to get one. They're fucking amazing. I've got a lot of feedback on this one. People love it. It gives them so much clarity, roots them in, grounds them in, and they're tapped the fuck in like 2 seconds. So understand that this is available to you. Again, the link is below, and I ship everywhere. If you're in Sacramento, you can come to one of my pop-ups, join my email list, whatever you want to do. I always share where I'm at, and then you can get you one of yours. So I want you to do that today, whatever you feel called to, but really try and cleanse and clear and work with your energy. And I'm going to just talk a little bit about this reading because I didn't want to spend too much time on it today, because I also want to share one last thing about a candle ritual that you can do that's going to be super easy for you to do today, and it's going to be really fun. I have 2 candles. I got them for me and my partner to use for a special occasion, and this is that occasion. So these cards are fucking wild. Okay, so I am using one of my favorite decks. It's the Threads of Fate, the Weaver Tarot. It's called the Journey Edition. This is one of my favorites. I don't know if they still offer it, but it's definitely one of the decks. And as you will see, there's eyes on the front. You know what you mean if you're, you know what I mean if you're watching this video. So this energy for this portal is like mad tapped in to the wands. Like, literally, the first card that came out was the Lovers, right? This is your decision. This is your deciding for yourself if you're going to move forward or you're going to stay back. Not everybody can make that decision for themselves or tap into your higher self, but the universe is really asking you right now, like, do you want to move forward? Is this what you actually want to do? Because they're there pouring it out to you right now, but you have to make that decision, right? Like, I love this depiction too. Like, what are you going to go for? Are you going to move forward? And it's really telling us that you have to become also self-mastering in yourself, right? So as we talk about a lot in generational healing, the only way for you to do the healing and to have a better impact on yourself and the world is to have self-mastery, right? So understanding that maybe your brain creates things that you are not expecting, or you create a life for yourself, right? So all the actions that you take directly affect where you're going to go. So you have to have a certain mastery of who you are, how you make decisions, and how you want to move forward, right? Which is why the other ones that came out were the Conqueror of Swords and the Ruler of Swords, right? This is your mind. This is your intellect. This is like your machine, right? Like, it's literally saying to you that if you make this decision, you're going to be moving forward with a sense of mastery over your mind, right? This portal is about also being strategic. Your higher self, I want you to think about your higher self for a second and, like, imagine them. Imagine them. Would they have the mastery to understand how their mind works, right? Of course they fucking would. Like, they absolutely would. Like, think about what you have in your life right now. Do you think your highest self would be dealing with low vibrational people who cause them trauma? Do you think your highest self would be someone who would be working for a company that didn't align with their values? Do you think your highest self would be treating themselves the way you treat yourselves today? Right? Like, I want you to make that connection and understand how your highest self works. Like, this is a self mastery. This is what these cards are all about: understanding and creating in your own life your actual highest self life, not not this reality meeting your new reality, but you're carrying your old reality with you to the, like, you know what I mean? Like, really cleanse yourself and understand that you have to be thoughtful about how you move forward. Your highest self is mad fucking thoughtful. Are you being thoughtful right now? And even if you have a business, I know this is coming up for myself as well. How thoughtful are you being about the content that you're creating or the products that you're creating, the food that you are creating? Are you doing it because you want to, or are you doing it because you feel like you have to? Like, what would your highest self say? Like, if would your highest self actually be like, I'm not fucking making that. You can't make me. Right? Like, understand that you are becoming your highest self. You are your highest self if you choose to move forward, right? Again, with the Lover's card. So another thing that I wanted to show you is that I love this reading because it was just so fucking in your face right now. The next is the ruler and conqueror of wands. Like, literally same two cards, but in a different energy, right? This is wands. This is your magic. This is your fire. This is your creativity. This is your ascension energy, right? Like, you are now in a sense also like the magician, and you have that fiery energy to move you forward if you choose to, right? Again, your highest self is fully connected. And remember, as above, so below, right? This is also the energy that you want to hold with you during this time. So you want to have the mastery of the mind and how your intellect works, and also your fiery energy, your creative energy, your passion, right? This is the mastery of that as well, because your highest self has learned how to balance out every single aspect of yourself, of themselves. That is why they are so successful. So you can choose to move forward with that energy, or you can choose to go back, right? So what are you choosing? And then the last card, we talk about this. The last card is a freaking chariot card. Are you kidding me right now? The chariot card has so much freaking momentum, but this is also a reminder that if you do not balance out, especially these two areas, you may have a shaky chariot, right? Like, you may go in a different direction. Maybe your wheels are a little wobbly while you're moving forward. So, how can you really call in and embody that energy today in this portal to be your highest self? Think like your highest self. Be your highest self. Make decisions like your highest self from this day going forward. But start today, right? So, if your highest self is like, no, I would not keep this client, get rid of the client. If your highest self is like, no, I wouldn't have this job, start looking for another job, right? It doesn't have to be ginormous, but you have to make the decision to move forward into this new life of yours, or you can choose to go back. It's really up to you, but I'm going to invite you to move forward because this shit is wild. Like, look at this. Like, you are moving forward with so much momentum. And in this chariot card, if you look at the Rider Waite, thank you, thanks, deck, you will see that in the like canopy of this, there's like stars, there's like all sorts of things, the town behind it, like, they're very driven, they're going towards their destination, my words today, destination, and they are protected. They are fully protected by that energy, by the energy within them, and they're moving, right? And so you see even the animals in the front, I believe, are two different colors. So it's like finding that balance within yourself and your own life. So understand that the universe is here to support you. If you're ready are you freaking ready to take the ride? I can't even like be more excited because this is just a wild time. Like, I know for myself that I'm going to be choosing to move forward. Look at this. Oh, this is wild. 10 of Swords. I mean, come on, come on. And then, y'all, it's the Ruler of Cups. Like, balancing your emotions, understanding your emotions, knowing how things feel. Like, your high, I cannot stress this right now. Your higher self right now is like, I'm gonna show you everything right now. So pay the frick attention to what happens today, what you are feeling, because I know that a lot of you have gotten glimpses about different things in the future or in different areas of life. Those are little glimpses to your happiness. Whatever makes you happy is going to bring you towards the life that you want. So that is the reading for today. I just wanted to share that with you. So understand that you can make that decision to move forward as your highest self right now if you choose to. And again, work with this portal at 7 p.m. Do whatever you want, clean, clear, cleanse throughout the day, channel, journal, but also rest, right? 7 is a number of completion. Like even if you see in the Bible, like God rested on the 7th day. So understand that this, again, this isn't an action day. It's not like a heavy action day. It's like I'm going to align, I'm going to channel, and I'm going to rest. So also make sure you're going to bed on time and taking care of yourself. And lastly, I just want to share something that I will be doing that came to me, and I want you to follow your own intuitive advice. A 7-day candle. Are you catching my drift? So you can write whatever you want onto this candle. I have my own sigils that I use for myself. I have a connection and balance and universe and prosperity sigil that I use. If you want one for today for union and balance, send me a message, let me know, hit me up, drop it below, or follow me on Instagram and like, hey, and I will send you a picture of it. I am going to be infusing my candle with all of the energy of my highest self and just allow this to bring it in a really focused way to me. I'm going to be writing my sigil on here. I'm also going to be placing around my candle any sigils that I want to follow with me on this next journey. So I'm going to be doing a lot of charging, and I'm also using purple. So purple is all about intuition, your connection. So again, as above, so below. Purple is where the money is at, right? Money with your intuition. So really work with purple. Purple is going to be amazing. Purples and blues is amazing, which is why I was also really called to this deck, clearly. Today, if you don't have a purple candle, a white candle is fine. If you have the love and abundance candle, you can also use that candle and write into it. So you can write even at the top, like your intention or whatever sort of message, or you can write your sigil in here. You can put any herbs that you want in here, whatever you want that you feel like intuitively is going to connect you, do that. You can also take your light worker roll on, rub it onto your finger and put it at the top of your candle, right? So put it on there so you can channel. This is plant energy, this is crystals, this is like everything you want. Light it, let it burn. I'm going to be keeping mine safely away where I usually burn it for 7 days. And I'm going to be really taking in rest, and I'm going to be really embodying my highest self beginning freaking early this morning. But really this candle is going to serve as my reminder and my beacon for myself, and it'll be on my altar. So you also kind of send the message out there that that is what you are ready to receive, that is what you are calling in. Let me just triple check that I don't have anything else. Yeah, that is it. So I hope that you are all enjoying your day so far. It's going to be a really, really beautiful experience today. If you allow it to be, take or leave whatever you want from this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps me and the algorithm spread information and know what you are liking. I know a lot of people have watched the Love and Abundance meditation, but always forget to like. So like and subscribe. If you are new, welcome. I'm going to be signing off. I totally forgot to say who I was. My name's Alicia. I'm an ancestral healer and spiritual rights activist. So I am constantly in the spiritual realm, and I'm constantly helping people heal their generational trauma. It is something that I love. So today is a very powerful day for you to ascend into the person that you've always wanted to be and continue to break those generational cycles. So again, like and subscribe, and I'm going to sign off for now, and I will talk to you all later.